Happy Holidays from Retro Indie Productions. Now, I love this time of the year. All of the... That's so much. All the goodwill, most of the time. All the holiday classics to watch year after year. And, of course, the gifts. Always the gifts. Just kidding. They're fun, but anyway. Yes, so many fond memories. This week I'll be making a few Christmas-themed lists based off of off those holiday classics I enjoy watching year after year. Today's video will be on my top 5 animated Christmas specials. And these will be the ones done in traditional animations, not any done in stop motion. I'll be ranking some of those in a future list, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. At number 5, we have Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. As the title suggests, this is a follow-up to Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, and I find this one to be much better, because I didn't really care for that one all that much. It's alright, but anyway. Like Once Upon a Christmas, this special is made up of several shorts, focusing on different characters and featuring some sort of lesson. Many of them actually connecting in some way. The first focuses on Minnie and Daisy as they are competing in an ice skating contest and constantly trying to one-up each other, learning the value of their friendship by the end. And the inclusion of the hippos and the alligators from Fantasia was a more than welcome addition. Other shorts include one where Huey, Dewey, and Louie are trying to sneak into the North Pole to put their name on Santa's nice list, Goofy's son Max learning to accept what his father is like. I mean, come on, he's Goofy, what do you expect? Donald learning the Christmas spirit, not for the first time I might add, and Pluto running away after angering Mickey. I highly recommend checking this one out. You will not regret it. Number 4 is Frosty the Snowman. Man, how I love this classic. I was debating whether I wanted to include this or Winter Wonderland on the list, but the original wins in the end. This Rankin Bass classic, one of the few they actually made using traditional animation as opposed to their normal stop motion, follows the plot of the classic holiday song almost to a T, changing in accordance to the plot of the short, and featuring a stellar cast which consists of only 5 members, including Paul Frees, who appeared in a lot of Rankin Bass stuff, and Jimmy Durante as the narrator. The animation is really good, especially given some of the stuff you could see on television at the time, and it still holds up to this day, 40-something years later. I'd pop this classic in any day. Usually on Christmas, but I think I might have popped it. I've had to pop it in once or twice in other parts of the year. At number 3, we have How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This holiday classic follows the plot of Dr. Seuss's book about a grump who tries to ruin Christmas for Whoville due to how it's annoyed him for several years. He sees how the Whos aren't affected by his acts and stealing all their stuff, and grows a true understanding for what Christmas is. The animated version features great narration from Frankenstein himself, Boris Karloff, and features an unforgettable song that most of us will probably never forget as long as we live. Adding more flair to a classic that I make sure I watch every single year. Not to mention that the more I watch this, the easier it is to forget that the live-action version ever happened. Number 2 is Mickey's Christmas Carol. If you're anything like me, this was your first introduction to this classic Christmas story that's been around for, wow, over 170 years, about how it's never too late to change your ways. This version summarizes the Dickens classic and tones down some of the darker elements, though some are kept in likely because of the power this story has just as it is. The animation is superb, and so is the voice cast, featuring the first time Alan Young would voice Scrooge McDuck, which he would continue doing for about 30 years. This is truly a great animated Christmas classic, and a good version of A Christmas Carol. If you haven't seen this, please try hunting this down. It's usually on TV, though sometimes when I see it on TV, it's truncated. You won't regret seeing this. Though this wouldn't be the last time Disney would touch Christmas Carol, but let's just say that Jim Carrey should probably avoid being any more reimaginings of Christmas classics. I'll just leave it at that. And my number 1 favorite Christmas special is A Charlie Brown Christmas. Now, I'm not exactly a huge Peanuts fan, Mostly because I've always found a strip in some of the other holiday specials, not all, to be really mean-spirited. However, I've always liked this one since it isn't as mean-spirited as other Peanuts material. The special follows Charlie Brown as he attempts to direct a Christmas play and has to get a tree. Getting one that doesn't exactly look that great and is also the only real tree in the Christmas tree lot. Make of that what you will. He is yelled at for selecting such a tree. Then they begin to think that maybe it isn't that bad a tree after all, and with a little love, really make it shine. It pokes fun at the commercialization of Christmas, just like A Christmas Carol, well over 100 years prior to it. Funny, this special is over 50 years old, and A Christmas Carol over 170. Yet that particular part of both of them still holds meaning today and applies to today. Arguably, maybe even more so, especially in the last several years. But I'm not going to be getting to that right now. This beautiful special holds true and features a great message, and I look forward to watching this every year. Now, this will apply to just about every special on the list, but especially to this one. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend you do. This one I know for a fact is on TV every year. They'll just add that all these, especially this one, will add just that extra bit of joy to such a wonderful season. Now, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, try checking out one of these other videos and maybe like and subscribe. Well, until next time, everyone.